Hey guys, it's Valencia, and I'm here on City Rocks Live. Thank you so much for tapping in and getting ready to watch some great basketball. We're here at this Memphis facility. We have a great game going on right now in overtime. Can we take a look at that? We have 71, the Jet Academy, to 70, Team Durant. We have about 18 seconds to go on the shot clock, and both these teams have been really hungry this last game. Looks like we're running down the clock here. Want to get this last shot, and it's in! And do they count it? They're doing a review. That's a tough shot. Let's see if they count it. Who are just tapping in, welcome to City Rocks Live. I will be your host today. My name is Valencia. We will be looking at the City Rocks versus Indy Heat. This should be a really fire matchup. It is a 2-3 City Rocks team from Albany, New York, versus an Indiana Heat of 2-3 from Indianapolis. Here we have some standings. In first place, Team CP3. And then we have City Rocks in 11th place. We have Indy Heat in 14th, and it looks like Indy Heat is going to try to take that 11th spot away from City Rocks. City Rocks just played at 9:30 this morning, and it looks like they need to wake up a little, and I think that they're doing just that on this break. They had some really good plays, some really tough defense, but couldn't put all the pieces together and unfortunately took the L. But we do have faith in them for this game. And we're back. Jet Academy versus Team Durant. Scores 71-72. And there is about, I think they're messing with the shot clock right now, but it says 0.6 seconds on the clock. Let's see if they get the shot off. Looks like we have a timeout going on. You know, it's good to have some timeouts left in these late games. You know, we see a lot of these coaches use their timeouts, you know, when the game's getting a little out of hand and they want to kind of slow the pace down. So it's good that we have some timeouts in these last few seconds of the game. Telling them hands up. Thing we've been seeing all the weekend is the refs calling these ticky-tack fouls with the hot stove rule effect. And he gets it in. He tips it in. And that's game right there. What a shot. Are they calling it? Are they calling it? Let's see. Let's see. We don't know on the other side of the screen until the other team is warming up. And I do believe that Team Durant took that dub. Congratulations, Team Durant. But enough about Team Durant. We're here for the City Rocks. We're about to tap in, see him warming up, and let's get into it. Absolutely. The Rocks' last game went, I do believe, not so hot from the three-point line. And the other team, I do believe that they were 15 for 24. That is a substantial amount of threes they were not missing. If City Rocks can just get their defense in place and lock down those tough shooters, I have no doubt that they'll come in on top. And I know that they like the pressure and they have the hunger to get higher standings in this tournament. We see them warming up right now. These two are some very, very hard-hitting teams. For Indy Heat, the offensive game plan runs through number 11, Marcus Johnson, and number 21, Kieran Berry. Johnson averages 20 points per game to 23 and is a true shooting guard. He has a killer pull-up and just 3 assists and 3 turnovers. He's always looking to score first and is very good with the ball in that ball handle. I'm saying that we send the 2-man trap and we lock him down. That's what I'm thinking that Hearts. Shout out to Jim. Shout out to City Rocks Live. Hold on. For those joining, my name is Valencia, and I'll be your host today. We have Indy Heat versus City Rocks. Two crazy good teams. City Rocks 2-3 versus Indy Heat, a solid 2-3 team as well. We are going to be battling it out to get a higher standing in this tournament on the road to Peach Jam. We got a lot of heavy hitters on our City Rocks team today with Peyton Miller, Mari Wooten, Payday, Parrish Edmond, Dom Sponge, Lucas Murillo, Braden Jones, Makai White, Luca I, and MJ Madison. These guys are ready, and I know they don't like to lose. This morning was a tough one, so let's see if they bring the heat today. Looking forward to it. Let's now take a look at Unity versus JL3 Elite 17U. These two teams tapped in. Unity is at 18 points versus 13. These two teams are really trying to run each other out the gym. We're seeing a lot of gameplay like that, especially in this tournament. A lot of wing threes. Don't leave that 3-man open. He'll knock that down. And does Unity want to repay that with a lay? No, he passes it out. And we have great ball movement from Unity, but they don't quite hit. And another 3 ball. Let's talk about it. The way of the new era of game played is the threes hitting. If you can't knock down a few threes, and if we're just throwing up these shots and not getting these rebounds, that's a no-go. We got to get these rebounds and we got to knock down these shots. Even if they're not hidden, the rebounds are important. Now we're back to our City Rocks versus Indy Heat. Gameplay is about to start. The quarters are 8 minutes. And we are in Memphis today. How hot is it in Memphis? It's pretty hot in Memphis. Hotter than Albany, New York right now. We're in the Albany, New York City Rock studio. Thank you for tapping in. My name's Valencia. I'll be your host today. It is 87 in Memphis. Good thing it looks like they have some AC in there. We got Coach Jim Hart to the right of the screen, some refs, and some Indy Heat versus City Rocks players about to go crazy. Let's see what we got going on. I'd say the City Rocks is going to get this tip off. And we're not playing it like that. Fortunately, Indy Heat got those hops and got above our City Rocks. Indy Heat getting in the paint, trying to get that lay, but doesn't quite connect. Our City Rocks bringing it up the court. Looking for a screen and roll with the floater, but doesn't quite go in. Indy Heat turning up that pressure, trying to attack the rim, but they call a foul on the City Rocks. Actually, not a foul. City Rocks ball. And we have our guests. JK, not our guests. Our other announcer, Nolan Hart.
What's up?
Just arrived to the studio. And we're making some adjustments, ladies and gentlemen. Now we got some people to chat with today. We got a 3-ball no-go by City Rocks.
Bucket there, looks like. The Rocks get on the board. How we doing today, V? How's the start looking?
We are doing great. City Rocks didn't quite get that tip off, but we're really trying to pick up the pace and get a bucket on this end. Unfortunately, oh look, a foul was called.
And Indy Heat going to the bench early here. Welcome everybody to City Rocks Live. Thanks for holding it down, Valencia. Should be a good night of Saturday night EYBL basketball here. And another out of bounds play. Ball gets tipped in the air and Indy Heat come down with it. Oh, it went in? Whoa.
We got
3-ball on the way. A good little vibe here in the studio. Murillo, shake and bake.
no go. Unfortunately, let's get another one.
Let's get another one there. You like Murillo staying aggressive, though, early on.
Yes, just getting the rust off.
Here in the City Rock studio with Valencia Fontenelle. V, what's going on for you this summer? What are your goals for the summer?
Goals for the summer are to return and get cleared for basketball and just stay on the grind.
Stay on the grind. We appreciate City Rock connection with you and meant so much to the Rocks and the city of Albany. Just really putting on for this 518. Appreciate you, V.
Of course.
And you've been doing some games. You did a game at the Gym Rat last weekend, so you've been announcing left and right, huh? How do you like it?
I like it. I love watching basketball. I love just breaking it down, and I'm learning new things every day. So even watching games like these, I am just open to learning.
Well, if you ever want to coach the City Rocks in the future, you know the door is open. Murillo baseline floats, and he's airballed 2 in a row there. Uncharacteristic start for Murillo, who's been leading the way for the City Rocks in the first handful of games, as we see him number 23 there. Indy Heat goes to the work.
Indy Heat trying to draw that foul. No go.
And I like how the refs are letting him play a little bit here in this one.
You know what? Finally, and that's a bucket.
Ooh, that was really tough. Let's see a little Rhino charge there for just going hard at the paint. Boom. Wow. And the Rhinos are charging.
Going crazy.
City Rocks. The Rhinos coming in tough to this matchup.
We got some subs going on.
We got some subs here. Peyton Miller on the wing. Looks like we got a whistle here.
And it's Rocks ball.
See some orange sweatpants there. Looks like the Rocks brought their squads with them. I like to see that the City Rocks are supporting other Rocks. Rhinos really got to stick together, don't they?
Absolutely. We love a community. And we also love a bucket. Let's see if we can get one.
Oh, he comes
No
charging in. And what is the call? They didn't call anything?
They didn't. How do you not call anything on that?
Wait, hold on. The dust is still clearing.
The camera's shaking, and it's a foul.
And the Rocks get to the line for 2. Makai White drives. Wow, and the Rhinos are charging again.
The Rhinos are charging because he was charging.
Yes, but they called a block. Fantastic. Okay, Makai White, freshman from Hackensack, New Jersey, goes to the line and shoots 2.
Makai White, elite point guard with a good feel and great IQ. Can score at all 3 levels. He's tremendous in the ball screen and always commands the team floor general. Has great defensive instincts, and the sky is the limit for this young man. What do you got to say about Makai White?
I'm loving Makai's game. However, I thought I saw Makai there. That was Peyton Miller that was at the line there. As Indy Heat come back and score.
We got a 2-point game right
Brendan
now.
Miller, these are some tough players. There's a little step back action. Payday can't get it to go. Transition Indy Heat breaks down the Rocks defense and a jelly and one. Whoa.
Is not trying to lose this game.
No, this is a matchup here with everything on the line. These teams from Indianapolis and Albany, New York, separated by I-90. They really don't want to go back to Indy or Albany with the L. Both teams trying to get a dub here, B.
Yes, both teams 2-3, really trying to get back to 500, and this is going to be the game to watch right
This
here.
is the game of the weekend here in the EYBL. Indy Heat versus City Rocks, 2 long-standing programs in the EYBL. And the Indy Heat go up by 1. Peyton Miller.
We see a floor general Miller slowing down that pace.
Oh, what?
And we
got
turn
here?
that ball
Oh.
over. We got to chill with the turnovers.
Chill with the turnovers is right. And
But no
out of
foul.
bounds.
I'll take
Oh,
it.
that's got to be Rock's ball. He hit it last. Coach Hart looking for challenges, and there's nothing in his pocket except for his wallet and his hotel room key. And back comes the Indy Heat.
What?
And
He said spin.
whoa, that is a tough
spin and in.
pull.
Let's talk about the
Wow,
rotation.
and that is a tough pull-up jump shot by Brendan Miller. He is getting offers from a lot of different schools. Brendan Miller is a tough athlete. Indy Heat on a 7-0 run here, looking to push the pace. No Rocks to rebound the ball there.
We have a Indy Heat attacking those seams.
Now the Rocks are cleared out in space. Let's see if they can get a good one here. Rocks really just need to take care of the basketball.
Hey, for the 3, and it's a no-go and a no rebound as well.
Yeah.
Let's crash those boards, Rocks.
Let's crash them. We gotta close out on these guys. This is not championship defense here from the Rocks.
No, it's not.
Here.
Let's get a fast break here, though, boys. Let's.
What
see
a pass, MJ!
And a foul on the dunk.
Good take by MJ Madison. He draws a line, and the Rhino is flexing.
MJ, he seems
Ouch.
to really
Let's get
just...
the ouch. That was an ouchie right there.
Yeah.
That hurt. Ow. All right, now he has to go to the line. Take your time here, MJ.
MJ definitely gets to the line and will make that contact and is not afraid to do so.
Thank you, everyone, for joining EYBL action here on City Rocks Live. And MJ Madison makes the free throw. Second one on the way. V, what was your afternoon like? What did you do to sort of take your mind off what happened this morning?
Let's see. What did I do?
You had some friends graduating, you mentioned, from Siena this
Yes, I
weekend.
have some friends graduating from Siena. Shout out to Siena and shout out to all the graduates this year.
Absolutely.
We know how hard you worked, and we won't want that to go unnoticed. Shout out to City Rocks.
Shout out to the Rocks here. And we're back in action. A 3-ball on the way.
And the 3 is a no-go.
Oh.
We gotta have our dudes crashing on the 3. Come on, guys.
All right.
We got another.
The early wake-up call is an excuse here on live, and the Indy Heat just keep coming.
Hey, listen, that guy on that one
11,
dribble.
7 pull-up is splash.
Pull up, yes.
Rocks looking to make something happen. Payday with a tough shot and doesn't get it to go. Indy Heat now working on a 9-0 run. Justin Curry's got the ball on the wing. He shoots. He banks it in. Is the bank open on Saturday night? This is not possible.
The bank is open on Saturday night, and Indy Heat is up 7.
Come on,
City
Rocks.
Rocks
Let's
today.
go, Rocks.
Rocks is looking
Okay.
for a shot, and they call a what?
Oh, my goodness.
Come on,
Misses
we gotta
everything.
hit those. Let's go. Let's go. We're getting back on D.
And Murillo's checking back into the game. Rocks have not done well with Murillo.
Indy
out
Heat,
there. Oh my
another
gosh.
one dribble pull
Brennan
up
Miller.
again.
And it is a timeout for the City Rocks here. Down 16-7 early on.
It's a good timeout, though.
Good timeout for Coach Hart.
Good timeout. Stop the momentum. Let's get
And
a
this
couple
team
buckets.
just has not looked good this week. I'll just be honest. They need to really figure out their pieces. They had 2 new guys coming in this weekend, and we're working with them. It's been, going 10 deep. It's hard when guys are coming in, playing together for the first time. So hopefully the Rocks can turn this game around here. But early struggles for the Rocks have persisted throughout the weekend, and we'll see. I think they're going to be all right here. Coach Hart just called a timeout. What's he want to say to his group right now?
He's saying we did not come all the way to Memphis to lose to these boys. I know that we have another gear, and we need to tap into that gear because we're not going home without a W if we know Jim. So I think that we really need to just key in on getting all of the rebounds that we can, as well as if our threes aren't going down, the ref's been calling fouls all weekend. We need to start drawing the fouls. So
True.
we're going to see how that goes.
All right, we have some substitutions into the game for the City Rocks. Dominic Sprague into the game. Lucas Murillo in. And here we go. Peyton Miller drops the ball off to Murillo. Works baseline.
Murillo
Nice
trying
in.
to get in the paint.
Dom to Peyton. No
No
good.
good. But at least we're crashing
Yeah, I like
the boards,
the crash.
though.
I like the crash. Indy Heat.
Indy Heat looking for that open man and looking for that one dribble pull up. I'm telling you, that's this guy's move right here. Boom, one dribble pull up. Another one.
Oh
What'd I
my
say?
goodness. You called that one, B.
All right, guys.
They're letting him get to a sweet spot there. Brennan Miller with another one.
That's what I'm saying.
Let's see if the Rocks can draw something out here in the end of the first quarter.
And we got to get a bucket in these 8 seconds left.
Dom, top of the key for 3, drains it.
And
a big shot for the Rocks going into the quarter. Dom Sprague
in for Dom.
stops the bleeding there with a huge triple going into the end of the first quarter. That is the spark that the Rocks needed. Shout out to Dom Sprague. 18-10 Indy Heat at the end of 1.
Shout out to Dom. How important was that last shot here, Nolan?
It was absolutely vital for the Rocks. Started to feel a little bit like the last game was creeping into their minds a little bit. It sure was on my end. And so, we really fortunate to get a bucket there at the end of the first.
We're good now.
We are all set here to start
great.
the second quarter. Full slate of EYBL action today. 1 of 7 games going live. We got a good one here. The road to the Peach Jam. And this is a huge game with 2 teams fighting it out at 2 wins and 3 losses. And Brennan Miller is going to get a sub for Indy Heat. Let's see if the City Rocks can make a run. Brennan Miller has started out scorching hot. He's got 10 points on 4 of 7 shooting. How do the Rocks slow him down from getting to that one dribble pull-up, V?
First, they need a higher hedge, especially on those screens, and we can't give him that much space to get his shot off. We know if he's making that shot off the dribble, don't let him get the dribble. Beat him to the spot. So these guys really need to key in on their defense.
All right, Rocks defending here. Looking to turn up the defensive intensity, and they look good on this possession.
They do. They're really applying that pressure on the ball.
Forcing them into a corner jump shot. Can't get it to go. Peyton Miller gets the ball. Outlets it to Paris. Hop step Euro in the volley.
Euro. What a good Euro step.
Wow.
With the finish.
Parrish coming to play. We weren't sure how he was going to come back from turning his ankle at the end of last game. He looks like he's just fine out there.
Yeah. Feet are fine. Euro's fine.
Oh,
and another dime.
And the foul. The Rocks.
Lucas Murillo.
And the Rocks are charging. The Rocks are charging
with
Let's
the
go.
Rhinos. Here we go.
Good job, City Rocks.
Yes. Shout out media team for the Rhinos.
Shout out to the media team.
And he goes to the line. Man, I'd say this kid knocks down his foul shots.
Shout out to Hurt Productions for the live stream here. We're having a good time here in City Rock Studio. 18 of 14. This is a game we've been waiting for. Boom. 18 of 15 now. The Rocks are climbing back into it. Thanks to, and we get no camera angle. Sorry, everyone. Okay. And he throws it, and he somehow comes down with this nice in the lane.
And they are just slicing and dicing.
But there's a little bit of a collision there, like you see on 787.
Another Euro.
Oh, my
looking
gosh.
For that
Tell me we
pass.
didn't turn it.
He turned it over.
Oh, my gosh.
Come on. What did I say in the last game? Finish.
It's-
I'd rather have the finish than the jelly.
Yes,
Come on,
just
guys.
get a shot off on that, right? It is the Rocks. Maybe it's only their second turnover of the game. 18-15 Rocks here, or 18-15 Heat. Rocks turning up the pressure.
We got some good ball movement here by Indy Heat. They're spreading out the court very nicely, but Rocks seems to have a good grip on that.
We got to get that. Good job, Bray. Let's go, Peyton. Oh, we got a big man. We got a mouse in the house.
Yeah. Mismatch.
Let's go.
Lock in.
Parrish with the step back.
Another one.
Ooh.
Not quite.
Yes, Dom.
Here we go.
Way to save the possession.
Another one.
Boom!
For the three!
Murillo for 3, and they tie it up at 18. Or was that a 2? Looks like it was only a 2.
Oh, they took it away. It's a 2.
It's a 2.
All good.
But they drive. Oh, that is a tough
Move.
skip through the lane.
Skipping through the tulips.
Yes.
And now we pass it up the court.
And now this is the game we
Murillo
wanted
wants
to
that.
see.
He wants that
He
contact.
wanted that shot.
Let's go.
Finishing strong, Murillo. Now getting going after the slow start. You can't keep a good man down.
You can't. And I told you once, I'll tell you again, this guy wants to win.
And this guy is a winner. And they just hit another midi. Is that a 3?
Is
no,
that a 3?
no,
That had to be a 2.
I think
He
it
did
was
a
a
little
2.
pull-up. That was a 2.
That was
For sure.
That was a 2 here.
Okay. Here we go. Behind the back. Let's see something. I feel like we really need
The
to
Rocks look a little sharper on their sets here. They look
get in the
much
paint.
sharper.
Way to get in the paint.
Yeah, they're
Bully
looking much
man
sharper.
in the
This is a
paint.
lineup that they really like to run their offense. And the Rocks are charging from down 9 to down 1, forcing Indy Heat into a timeout.
What do you think Coach Hart said in that timeout to get this turnaround right here?
I think he really just had these boys tighten up their sets. It's all about timing and disrupting the other team's timing. So the Rocks really got into their cuts, popping out, sharp passing, finding the open man. Good basketball from the Rocks.
Absolutely.
More to see.
Absolutely. I'm seeing a lot more finishing at the rim. And, we're not afraid to draw that contact.
Nope.
And not get those calls, so. Also hitting some shots this game.
Getting some
Let's
shots
go.
this game.
Very important.
The Rocks have just the one made 3 so far, but they've hit a couple jump shots, and they're down by 1, outscoring the Heat by 7 so far in this quarter. And they get the ball back. Spray in the corner. Driving baseline. Parrish to Murillo. Finds him.
Murillo finishes with the floater. Plus 2 points.
And the Rocks regain the lead. First time they've been up since 7-2.
Indy looking for that corner shooter. Not quite. Rocks up the street. Let's get a fast break
Rocks.
on this play.
Oh, and everything but the finish.
Doesn't finish. All good.
Oh, this kid is tough. Marcus Johnson gets to the lane and draws the foul.
Marcus Johnson.
Marcus Johnson.
Let's talk about him real quick.
He's a guy that you really don't want to have in a high screen and roll. He is a creative wizard and can get into the lane at will, as he did on that play. Smooth lefty. Indy Heat has a good one as he goes to the line for 2. One of the top scorers from the first session, averaging over 20 points a game.
Yeah, he is a hooper. Let's just say, and we do not want this guy at the line.
We don't want this guy to get some easy ones to get going, because making a couple at the free throw line can sort of lead to you getting more confidence, right? Get a couple freebies. That next jumper is going to feel good, right?
Absolutely.
So he gets the roll, and the Indy Heat Gym Rats take the 1-point lead as the Rocks come down. Halfway through the second quarter, Payday to Sprague. He already hit 1. That looks like a good jump shot. Good lift. Good rotation. We like that shot. Good draw and dish.
Indy
looking for
their
defense. The
big
Rocks have been
man.
disruptive on the defensive side. Just gotten them back into the game. And Murillo, up top. Oh, my lost
that
everything, but the
nice.
finish by MJ. Great feed from Murillo. Can't finish.
Murillo
Oh,
having
and there's that kid again.
quick feet for that guy.
Yeah. Oh, nice cut. But he can't finish the lay.
Come on, we got to make these finishes, guys. Especially at this close game.
Oh, and they come back down and score. Timeout by Coach Hart.
Good timeout. Another great timeout.
Another
called
great timeout by Coach Hart. Tough sequence there. Again, just can't finish. Can't get the ball in the bucket with the game tied. We see it in the last game. We want to get a lead, and we want to build on a lead. AAU is about runs, and if a team can take your heart from you early in the game, it's really tough to come back.
Absolutely, but obviously with a game like this, that is not the case. These Rocks are actually crashing the boards,
Playing hard.
looking for each other. I think their only problem is honestly finishing at the rim, and how do we fix that? Not everything has to be a dunk, even though the dunks are nice. But I'm just saying.
Maybe we want to see some dunks here. I think we want to see some dunks here
that
on
last
Saturday
one
night.
was
We got to
pretty
put a
close.
hat on those. Coach Howard getting his boys hydrated here, coaching the 15Us. They had a big win last game against Indy Heat. And 17U hoping to get another win here. Shout out to the 15 under City Rocks.
Showing up.
Showing out, got their first win. And here we go.
We got some great ball movement here. Not quite a made three. Indy looking for
Oh, and they get the steal. Payday coming down the lane like a blur.
Payday with the fillet.
Oh, and they get the foul call.
On that
Still, the
dunk.
Rocks are really just struggling right around the rim. Ouch is right. The key is with the and one just to keep your eyes on the rim as you are contacted. Because if you start to look outside of the rim or look into the ref for a foul, you're going to forget to make it. But we get the foul, and we're shooting two. Calmly knocks down the first shot. And Amari Wooten checks into the game for the City Rocks. Peyton Miller at the line. Can't get the second one. Rebound by Indy Heat.
City Rocks down 2.
Oh, and they get the rebound on the fast break. Darren Moore can't go, and he tips it in.
And he tips it in, knowing his teammate gets that putback right there.
Way to stay with it. Indy Heat comes back down. Tie game, 26-all.
Indy Heat matching that energy with 2 points.
Peyton Miller comes back down the court. And they get the bucket.
Indy Heat, number
Marcus
11
Johnson,
looking for
Indy
ISO.
Heat.
And they get one with that 3.
Oh. Oh.
Got him.
Got him. We can't get the ball. Oh, a broken play always leads to it.
Open 3. He's hitting.
Yep, he is
today.
hitting all the shots today. And their two-headed monster with Marcus Johnson and Brennan Miller have been
Great.
everything the Rocks can handle. Great
But that's
performances.
2 points on the Rocks' side.
But
as
the
great
Rocks
as that
keep
was.
answering. And another 2-point midi can't go, but there's no one there
Come
to
on,
rebound.
we got a box
Oh
out,
my
guys. Come
gosh.
on.
Coach Hart looking for answers here.
Here we go.
the Rocks come back down the court. This is a thriller of a game.
Let's get it. Hold on.
Oh, payday
Pull
with the
up.
midi.
And he hits it. Yeah.
And here we go. Now,
Payday said, pay me. I'm
pay
hitting
me.
that. That's what I heard.
His NIL has got to go up after that mid-range jumper.
For sure. We got a timeout called by Coach Hart, I do believe. And Indy Heat, 33. City Rocks, 32. 34.6 seconds left in the second period. What are we thinking is going through Indy's mind right now?
Well, they've been making shots, and they're only up by 1. They haven't been able to create much separation from the City Rocks. I think both teams are in a duel. Made the best squad win. Indiana, New York, coming together. Midwest versus East. These teams really, really, really want this win.
Absolutely. And with about 30 seconds left in this half, we really got to focus on just not fouling and ending up on top by the end of this quarter.
All right, here we go. Back in action. 34 seconds on the clock. No way. Oh, my goodness. They did not call a foul
I
here.
told you, we got to just chill with the fouls.
Stay with us during halftime as we see what the refs are behaving like, unfortunately. We love the refs.
We love the refs.
We love the refs, but that was a nickel dimer there on the Rocks.
That was a wear your spectacles.
Yeah, and we have another timeout here by Coach Hart looking to set up his defense here. What do you expect from Coach Hart here to come out? You think he's going to come out in a man-to-man or a zone defense?
I'm expecting we're in a press or no press, or
I think they're in the half court, so they're sideline out of bounds.
They're in the sideline out of bounds. I'm expecting a man-to-man and then sneak attack trap.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see I want to see the second man come up, help on the opposite side, the farthest man being open. You know, I feel like we cause the most turnovers when he plays in that style.
Have a little bit of a center fielder to see kind of play no man in particular and shoot a gap if they see it, or
Absolutely.
do you wait till they catch it and you trap?
Honestly, there's 24 seconds. If you look like you're speeding them up, then shooting the gap, I think we can get a steal right there, especially with our personnel we have.
All right. It looks like the inbound is from the baseline, so the Rocks are walling up, and they almost force a turnover. They get the ball in the corner, and Indy Heat wisely takes it out.
Indy Heat.
Oh, that is
shooting the three, but doesn't get hit. Come on, we got to.
Oh, and the Rocks get the call, fortunately.
A foul.
All right.
Finally, here we go.
We get... Oh, boy.
Oh, hold on.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, we're into the future on the laptop. Let's look at the...
Yeah,
let's watch
seriously.
it. Okay, Memphis is in the future. We're right now. We got a behind the back.
Oh,
no. A made layup. Who would have thought? I didn't see. Let's see.
Oh, and a crucial turnover by Mackay there. Doesn't see much court action, then he's thrown into the game with a minute left, and he turns it over. Tough way to end the half, but way to fight back for the Rocks. A great second quarter. We have a 3-point game as we go into halftime. Let's see what we can bring you from around the league here. Let's check this one out here. Unity and in another close game here with JL3 from Texas. So Arizona Unity.
A lot of close games this weekend.
A lot of close games out here.
The game before this one. Yeah, Durant.
Right.
guys, it's Marlon here, and today I'm just going to be answering some of your questions. So, people are asking how important was it to start the weekend off with a win. I feel like it was very important to start the week off with a win because, it builds momentum. It was our first game. It brings the energy for the next games coming, and, we set the standard high. When I see a wall full of coaches lined up, it doesn't really affect me at all. I still play it together. I don't really get nervous at all. I just play hard and just be a team player. I feel like what was working for us is really just playing together. I feel like recently we're starting to gel more and build more chemistry. So I just feel like just being like a team playing very defensive. What are some areas? All right. What are some areas that we need to clean up on? The areas I think is mainly from that game that I saw is we had a lot of easy turnovers and missed free throws. I feel like we missed 14 free throws. So if we make those 14 free throws, that's an easy win. We don't even have to. You know what I mean? And that's chatting with Amari.
This weekend, it was very important to start off with a win, especially me being out the last session in gym rat. We fell short the first session 1 and 2, so this weekend we needed that confidence, bring everybody back and play together. So this one was really important. When I see coaches, it doesn't really affect me as much. If anything, it hypes me up even more. Being there to play in front of coaches and prove myself. But yeah, still it doesn't affect anything how I play. Still being a team player, sharing the ball, just doing the little things. I feel like what was working out for us was rebounding. In the second half, we rebounded really well, which opened up a big lead for us. And just playing together as a team, moving the ball, getting good shots, and everything. And defensively, we played pretty well. Areas we need to clean up on is definitely turnovers. We had a lot of turnovers this game, and it really started off once we got the steal. We're being very impatient and just rushing everything. That's what caused a bunch of turnovers for us. And I feel like most definitely we'll clean that up for tomorrow, for this weekend.
lost some phone. That was good.
And we're back.
And we're back. Sorry about that audio delay. You just missed my rant on Memphis barbecue. All good. And the Indy Heat are on a 7-0 run. And the Rocks might need a timeout here to settle things down.
I don't think they need a timeout, but they do need a bucket. So let's see what we get. That's
and
a 3.
Get the bucket. Amari Wooten again is really just providing the offense for the Rocks. Let's get that man the rock for the City Rocks.
For sure. City Rocks takes the lead, 45-44.
And we are going to give you some quick stats here. We're going to read them out to you. Marcus Johnson with 12 points for the Indy Heat. Brendan Miller with 16 points.
Then we have Amani Wooten with 11 points. And we have Lucas Murillo with 9 points.
Balanced scoring effort here from the Rocks. We got a lot. Let's see how many people have scored. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 players have scored for the City Rocks. And they are up by 1 halfway through the third quarter. Good job of Coach Hart getting guys in. It looks like Amari and Lucas might need to provide the offense for the Rocks heading down the backstretch.
For sure. Whoever can get the ball in the basket should get the ball. So let's see who's ready to step up.
Coach Hart talking to Coach Carm about some strategy here. We move into the front court. Oh, and a steal. The
Let's
blur
get a dunk. Let's
Glass
get
shatter.
that.
Whoa, he slams the ball home. And that was Peyton Miller
with the dunk.
With the bucket. 47-44 City Rocks.
Peyton Miller really hunting for those steals.
I really like the way that
1-3-1.
Coach Hart set up this defense here that's really disrupting the Indy Heat's rhythm.
Absolutely. They can't get that, you know. Darren Moore, not Darren Moore. Bern Miller cannot get that one dribble pull up mid-range in that one.
They got him going in the first half, right?
Yeah.
That's a smart defensive adjustment by Coach Hart.
That was a nice move.
That was a good move off the rim. Oh,
I saw 2 feet move on that one.
Whoa. And Brendan Miller can't get it to go, but they missed a travel there. The referee missed a travel. Let's not go in on the refs today. Let's just save it. And Murillo can't get it to go. Back come the Gym Rats. Brendan Miller or Marcus Johnson off the side rim, and he gets the ball out, and he saves it to his
teammate
guard,
who's
and he
jumping
just
out
drives
the
it. Oh my
gym.
gosh! And Payday comes out, and he kicks the ball into the backcourt, but it's stolen by Miller. But a foul. What action we have here on a Saturday night?
You know.
That was crazy.
I think that we take 2 seconds.
Yeah, we need to chill out.
We could get a dunk.
Yeah.
We could get a dunk on that play. We take 2 seconds. We already had 2 men running versus 1.
Yeah,
like
it's just
it's okay. Let's get the steal back here in this possession, though.
And a deep 3.
And
The Rocks just don't want to box out this afternoon.
These Indy Heat are getting taps.
And they finally get it. And we corral the rebound. Murillo settles things down. Third quarter still. Murillo with the high ball screen. Amari Wooten rolls. Up comes Braden Jones at the back screen. He's got the lineup he wants. Mari, 3, no good. Marcus Johnson with the rebound. The crowd is ready to explode. We have some City Rocks faithful there watching the game. Oh, and another steal
from City Rocks.
And Payday with behind the back. Oh, no, he got blocked by Marcus Johnson. What a player. That could have been a foul, I thought. Back comes Indy Heat. And they can't buy one all of a sudden either. This is a blink and you'll miss it game. Oh, and Peyton Miller says,
with the jelly fam.
I'll take care of that. And the Rhinos are coming to play.
Let's talk about this Peyton Miller right now. He is setting the tone for winning in this quarter right now.
His speed is really translating even at the highest level at EYBL. Guys really can't stay in front of him. He's a shifty guard, a scorer of all three levels, and he likes to get his teammates involved. And he's got a nice shot.
And he drained that foul shot right there.
Has a bunch of offers, some mid-level D1s. I think he has an opportunity to really show out this summer and pick up some even higher offers. But everyone on the City Rocks roster has a D1 offer so far, and it can only go up from here with the way these boys are playing on the brightest stage. Out goes Marcus Johnson for three, and he still can't get one to fall, but they
get put back. You see, it's those putbacks, those cleanup calls. Come on, guys.
Come on, Rocks.
We got to clean up right now.
Let's close the quarter strong here.
We got a nice setup from the Rocks, looking to get a double screen here. He rejects them.
Nice feed.
Nice
MJ.
height on that shot. Gets called for the foul. Nice.
Good call, referee. Good call. Ouch, that really hurt. He smacked him pretty good there. MJ Madison from Atlanta, Georgia goes to the line, shooting 2 shots.
He's knocking these down.
You just feel it. Oh, the rim is unkind.
The rim is unkind. Let's see if it gets a little kinder on this next shot.
Yeah. You don't
Minus
know.
1. It's okay.
Good looking shot.
He got good form.
Just relax. You've done it a million times. Now just do it again. Short. 0 for 2 from MJ. We got to get a stop here now. Minute left in the third. Here live from Albany, New York at the City Rock studio. Rocks taking on Indy Heat. And they force another turnover. The Rocks have now forced the Indy Heat Gym Rats into a total of 10 turnovers. The Rocks have just 4 turnovers. Much better than last game, taking care of the basketball for the Rocks. And it should bode well for them moving forward. Peyton Miller.
Absolutely. Peyton
Throws
Miller
it up
for
for
the
the...
lob.
Oh, my
Doesn't
goodness
connect.
gracious. The play was there.
The play was there. He had that height, just, catching that ball.
Just a little, it's just one note that's off, right? It's this team has a chance to be exceptionally good. We just have to get in sync.
Absolutely. And it's still early on in the AAU season.
It's still early on.
A lot of time. These Indy Heat are hustling, though. Are we seeing this? Jelly Fam doesn't connect. Tap in.
And he gets the tap in.
+2.
+2 for the Rocks, and they're up 6 with 5 seconds left in the third, and Marcus Johnson splits them.
Don't foul.
And hits the lay.
How is he going to act surprised when he's hugging him? Come on. Let's go.
And we have end of the third quarter. The Rocks outscore the Gym Rats by 7 in the frame, and they're up by 4. During this quarter, let's go back out to the Unity game as it's closing out. Looks like
a close game.
Another close one here in Memphis. And Unity have been in some really tight games throughout the weekend. Again, there's 10 courts, 12 courts going on, some of the best basketball. If you're a coach, how do you decide who to watch? Do you have to kind of split up with your assistant, say, hey, you go to see this kid, you go see this kid?
For sure, but there's definitely some diamonds in the rough at these tournaments. I'm seeing these guys who aren't even on the roster show out.
Right.
So, Doesn't really matter
If
sometimes
you're a
what games
coach,
you go to.
what are you looking for? Obviously, you look for the talent, but what are some of the intangibles you look for if you're recruiting a kid?
I'm looking for the talent. I'm looking for your attitude, and I'm looking for your effort. Just effort all around. I don't care if you're winning, losing. I want to see how you carry yourself and your demeanor.
Okay. I think you have a coach in your future if you ever decide to do it, but we know you're of many talents. Here at City Rocks Live with Valencia Fontanelle, we are live with the fourth quarter. Murillo dribbles it.
Spin move.
Ooh, good little shot. It comes up a bit short. We'll take it. Johnson dribbles down.
Johnson wants that
He
ISO.
wants that ISO.
He wants that ISO.
It, and he kicks it. Good closeout by the Rocks. Now getting out on their shooters. Drives. Makes him into a tough shot, and he gets it to go anyways. What a finish.
Tough shot. Threw some hands on that.
Yes.
Peyton Miller
with the lay. Oh, and Parrish with
clean
the
up.
cleanup on aisle 1. What a
cleanup on aisle 3.
Good call,
Yes.
Parrish, Edmond. And Johnson just looking to go ham. 21.
City Rocks turning up that heat, forcing a shot, but they foul.
Another foul.
Another foul. It's too late in the game to me having these types of fouls, boys. Here we go. Got a long pass on the inbound. And he's looking for that foul call. No foul call.
Finish.
Very tough.
Back come the Rocks. Lay it. Can't get it to go. Braden.
Clean up.
Oh, no, Braden.
2-time. Are we calling anything?
Oh, my
He's
goodness.
on the floor. Mans is on the floor.
On the
other
floor.
side.
Back come the Heat, Jim Rat, and he drills the 3.
And Indy, he is up 1
boy.
right now. Let's go, City Rocks. We got 6:30 left on the clock.
Yeah. Oh, we can't. Oh, it's a turnover.
And a
Oh, no.
steal. Looking for Jelly Fam. Finishes!
And, no bucket.
No bucket.
Oh, wow, Rocks got bailed out on that one.
For sure. But, on the other hand, the other end was a little bit crazy.
Yeah,
so.
they look again. The Rocks are not finishing close to the rim, and this might come back to haunt them. But there's still 6 minutes to go here, and the game is there for the taking. But the Gym Rats are on a little bit of a run here to start the frame. This has been a back and forth affair. Payday comes back into the game for Murillo to give him a breather. Second shot on the way from Marcus Johnson. He gets it up and in the brim for 2-1.
Indy up 2 points.
All right, let's see. Payday wearing the blue kicks, the royal blue. Off the... Let's go.
Get him in the paint. Little body. Oh, almost.
Oh, man.
And we get back on
Braden's
D.
had a tough weekend so far around the rim finishing.
That's a foul.
Oh,
okay.
It was a foul.
Yeah.
Yeah. It did look like one.
Yeah, I could call that. But you know what? I was hoping it wasn't going to be a foul, but I could just...
Yeah, it looked like one
he
for
was
sure.
moving his
And
feet.
he's shooting?
No, he's not shooting.
No
He's
way.
not shooting. That's out of bounds. Okay. 5 minutes, 45 seconds left on the clock. 54-56, Indiana
he pokes
Heat.
it out. Just retain possession.
Let's
from
get
the
that
Heat.
pressure up by City Rocks right here.
Oh,
Nice.
That's got to be a shot clock violation. And it's not, and they drill a 3, and they're up by 5. The tables have turned here for Indy Heat. No bueno, no bueno, no bueno.
City Rocks looking for a shot.
Oh,
Throws
and
the
they
ball
turn
out of
over.
bounds. Here we go. We got to stay composed during this
Yeah,
time.
I'm not sure why Murillo's coming out of the game at any point. This guy is the heart and soul of this roster, and he needs to be out there at all times.
He needs a little water break.
He does. Yes, he does. He does. Everyone needs a break. Now and then. Here we go. 5-point game. Good hands.
Yes.
Good block.
Block.
Good defense.
Tipped.
And the Rocks retain the possession.
Indy Heat look a little
and they call
stressed
the
on that
foul.
call.
Good call, referee.
Yeah, ref. Can we get some? Can we get
5
some
minutes.
claps for the ref?
Rocks
No
looking.
animation clap.
Yeah, we got to. Yeah. We'll work on that. We'll work on that clapping animation. We need that. 5 minutes to go.
5 minutes to go. City Rocks wants to set it up.
Off the screen comes Mara. He's been the hot hand again.
Hey!
And Braden
Clean
Jones.
up. Jones owns the rim.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Braden Jones on the rim. Gets the Rocks back to within one possession. On the 3 ball. No good.
Do it one more.
And he
We're
gets it out. Let's go.
We're
Push
out.
it,
We're out. We're
Murillo.
out. We're out. Cross
Swings
the
it.
court.
3
Knock
ball.
down.
Oh.
Oh. Let's get that rebound, boys. Don't call
get
it.
that steal.
Don't call it. Here we go. Knockdown.
Knockdown.
Right here. Come on, guys. Give me one. Gets
nice,
it off of
nice
him.
steal. Nice
Black
steal.
ball.
Black
Yes.
ball. Great hustle there. Rocks get the possession back. 3-point game here. Wow, these teams are really leaving it all out there on the court.
3-point game. 3:55 left. Fourth quarter. Both these teams are 2-3, looking to be 500 by the end of this game. Let's see what they do. And City Rocks
Connects on the inbounds play.
Murillo.
And the crowd is into it here.
Again.
in Memphis. Murillo makes it a 1-point game. You mentioned this kid does not want to lose.
This kid does
Whoa,
not.
off the heezy.
Off the heezy.
Unbelievable.
And they got a 3-Z.
Off
All
of
right,
that.
let's get some defense in here. Come on, guys. Let's go. 3:33 left on the clock.
That was an unfortunate break there for the Rocks.
A spin, payday. Not today. Let's get another
And he
one.
gets it again.
Murillo. No go.
Yes,
Tip in by
payday. And they call a timeout.
Payday said I'm getting paid today.
Yes.
Here we go.
Big time bucket there by Darian Moore. And the Rocks are within 2. We have a nail biter here. We'll keep it here with you at Court 2 with Indy Heat, City Rocks. V, what is Coach Hart telling his boys in the timeout here?
Coach Hart is telling these boys to keep this pressure on defense. They're turning them over. And these crashes on the boards and getting these second putbacks are really important for us to come out on top. Obviously, with the past 4 points that we got, it's based off of just putbacks and from our defense. So, if we're not hitting our threes on offense, we had how many attempts? We got to get in the lane. We got to finish in the paint. So keep up the intensity. There's only about 3 minutes left in the game, and we just got to put the baby to bed.
Put the baby to bed. And I think you're right. It's about getting in the lane, getting paint touches, getting a good shot, and just playing the clean last 3 minutes of basketball. If we don't turn the ball over, get good shots, play good defense, the Rocks should end up on top. Here we go. Ball is back in play here, or is about to be. Indy Heat nursing a 1-point lead, and this is what makes the EYBL so much fun. Always these last minute games, and may the best team win here. Indy Heat coming around. Dribbles. We got a tough angle here. He floats it in.
Camera, let's wake up. Camera, let's see.
And they get the ball.
And they get the ball.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, he took a snack break.
All right. Let's wake up. And we're up. We woke up. And
Did we
it's
get a bucket? Yeah.
60, 62, 61.
And we got the lead. We have no idea who scores it, but Oh, top of the key.
Hey, for three.
Oh, boy.
Indy Heat, come on, boys.
And they call a timeout. That was one of their big guys there.
Well, let's see. Cameraman wakes up for the other team to score. All good.
Oh,
All good, though.
64-62. Carry on Barry with the three-pointer. And we are going to look here at the box score. This one, Indy Heat led by Marcus Johnson with 20 points. Barry and Miller both in double digits with 15 and 16. For the Rocks, leading the way is the usual cast of characters: Amari Wooten, Lucas Murillo, Peyton Miller, and Darian Moore Jr. We have a good one here in Memphis. 2-point game. And we'll get back to the action here. Thank you all for joining City Rocks Live. Rocks 2-3, the Indy Heat, Gym Rat 2-3. Every game is so critical to make Peach Jam here. Still early on, but both teams want this one bad. As we can flash to the standings at our next timeout too to show you where we stand. But here we go. Peyton Miller dribbles the ball up the court for the Rocks. Gets it to Murillo. Murillo looking to attack the rim. Gets to his lane.
Payday
Pops
for
it off
three.
Boom! And Payday with the boomstick hits a three. And he's now in double figures with 12 points. Huge shot by Darian Payday Moore, the local kid.
The 518.
The 518 product's now at Brewster Academy. Made it all the way to the semifinals in the Chipotle National. Don't call a foul.
Don't call a
And
foul.
the Rocks get a break there, and they have the ball up one with 2 minutes to go. And this is a barn burner, ladies and gentlemen. Miller takes him off the hop.
Miller,
Oh,
high
he
glass,
drops it off the glass.
doesn't quite finish.
But it is a offensive foul on the rebounder, Braden Jones. 65-64. Just under 2 minutes left to play here. It's going to come down to the wire, V.
We got Payday taking the lead on this guard.
Switch. He gets it into the short corner, though. He's
A
steal.
steal.
Huge. Come on,
Move the camera. Move the camera. Move the camera.
I can't tell what happened, but I hope it was good.
I hope it was great. The coach is looking crazy on the other
coach
side.
is looking upset on the other side,
So
which
I'm
makes me
thinking-
happy. But it doesn't know. I don't know exactly what they've called. Amari got fouled, it looks like.
Okay. We're going to the
He's
line.
gonna go to the line.
And out of bounds. They will take it out of bounds.
Looks like there might be 2 shots here for Wooten. As we're getting down to crunch time here in Memphis. Live from City Rock Studio. Amari Wooten going to the line for some critical free throws to get this lead back up. Oh my goodness.
Misses the free throw. This is our very crucial times. Let's hope that he knocks this next one down. Thoughts?
Thoughts? I think he's going to splash it.
Done.
And he does. 66-64. Coach Hart calls out a 2-1, 1-2. And they're going to be a little token pressure here. I like the call from Coach Hart.
Great call, Coach Hart.
Oh,
Almost with the steal. What did they
and
call?
they called a timeout. They did not like the setup there. And Murillo almost shot the gap there. Smart timeout for the Indy Heat coach.
Absolutely. We could tell from, various plays before they put the 1-3-1 on that they couldn't really handle it before. So I'd say that this adjustment, Coach Hart should definitely maybe switch it up and then go back and
Switch it up again, right?
Switch it up again and then go
you
back.
You think about the things that are going through these kids' heads right now in a close game, and everyone's watching here. City Rocks Live, the EYBL website, Instagram, everywhere. These kids are watching, and you switch up the defense after the coach calls a play. Well, now what, right? So it's a great strategy to switch up your defense out of the timeout, often negating the play call that the other team runs. So we'll see what Coach Hart comes out with out of this timeout. They were in the 1-2-2 press here. Let's see how each team responds. But there's a chess match brewing here in Memphis, and it looks like they're dropping back out of the 1-2-2 into a man, but Payday staying at the top. High screen. You know this kid wants to pull.
He definitely wants to pull. Payday given that pressure right here. And they find the guy in the corner.
And they get the shot they want, and they rebound. A huge stop for the Rocks. Minute left, up 2. Let's see if the Rocks can close. Crossover, Peyton Miller all the way to the rim. He makes it. The Rhinos are charging again.
Peyton Miller with the
Rhinos
bucket.
Are charging forward. Here we go. Marcus Johnson pulls up. Oh, and he hits a 3.
It.
Wow, it's a 1-point game.
68.
Unbelievable. Marcus Johnson just unloaded a 3 from the top of the key, and we know he's the guy that they want to take the shot.
We knew that
Gotta
from the
get it
jump.
out of his hands.
We gotta force him to turn that rock over.
Yes, and we're gonna look at the standings here going into the match. City Rocks 2-3 in 11th place. Indy Heat 2-3, 14th place. Only the top 12 make the Peach Jam. So even though this is early on, big stakes here in Memphis as the Rocks look to climb the standings. It's a 1-point game. Boy, we are in for a good one. Everyone strap on their seatbelts and fasten up for the finish here in Memphis. The Rocks, what are they going to look to do here on offense with 45 seconds left? Who do they want to get the ball to? What are they looking for?
Honestly, we got a few guys on.
We got a few guys. I think we go to Amari.
I was going to say Amari after that last play and after just the steal with the dunk. He has been
Let's get
going
back out
crazy.
live real quick here as they come back out onto the court. 68-67. It is a tight ball game here. Looks like Coach Hart opts not to advance it into the front court.
A little more time on that clock.
Absolutely, and we have a 1-point game here. All right, don't do this now. Okay, Murillo, he gets it out. It's a wide open 3. No good. No good. Got the shot they wanted, though. We'll take that shot any day. Now it just comes to getting a stop here.
Absolutely.
We love this shot, though. Great call by Coach Hart out of the timeout. But we know the man with the plan here is Marcus Johnson. He's going to want to take this shot. Top of the key. Darian Moore is on him. What a great defender. Gets the switch on him. Wooten dribbles. He dribbles out. He needs to pick up his dribble. Great job by the Rocks to get him out of his hands. Dribbles baseline. Blocks it.
Yes. Good block. Let's go. Fouls him.
Foul, and they get the stop that they needed, and the Rocks are up by 1. What a play. High five, B.
And the Rhinos are running.
Play.
The Rhinos are running.
But there's still fouls to give here, and there's still time on the clock.
There definitely is still time on the clock, but that was a huge block.
That was an amazing defensive stand by City Rocks.
Absolutely.
I'm glad we could bring you guys a good one here.
Let's go, cameraman.
Oh, no, cameraman.
Cameraman, I'm seeing great
Did they just turn it over?
I'm seeing a turnover.
Oh, no.
I'm seeing us stay on this side, guys. All right.
What just happened? How did they get the ball back? We have no clue.
We have no clue. We couldn't see, guys.
Unbelievable.
All good.
All right, get a stop here, City Rocks. Get one stop. I think they'll be able to. This is where they hang their hat on the defensive side of the ball. But here is a kid that has every D1 offer on the table here. He's going to be pulling here. Payday. And
Good D right here. Hold
and
on.
they hold on, and the Rocks win the game. What
That
a
was
defensive
tough.
stand there by the Rocks, and they get back to 3-3. Final score, 68-67. What a finish. What a game. As they're shaking hands. All right, well, Valencia, we appreciate you coming into the studio. What do you say we run it back here next week? Sounds good?
Sounds like a plan.
Awesome. And we're going to be here tomorrow versus Team United from Charlotte, North Carolina. A huge matchup again, Sunday afternoon, 12:30 Central Time. We'll have the game here for you live, City Rocks Live. Let's just read out a couple stats for you here before we take off. Rocks, again, with the win, 68-67.
Got some heavy hitters today.
The leading scorers, we have Peyton Miller and Amari Wooten leading the way with 14 points. Lucas Murillo and Darian Moore each with 11. On the other side of things, Marcus Johnson led the way with 23 points. Valencia, how would you summarize just the effort to get back into the game and deliver a win so they could sleep well tonight in Memphis?
Well, these City Rocks woke up in Memphis a little tired, but I'd say they woke up for this last game. Even though it was tight, the competition was high. You know, they stayed composed. They learned a lot of lessons from the last game and definitely applied that into this one. Seen a lot of connected shots, seen a lot more crucial defensive plays, and I think it can only get better this weekend. So we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Absolutely. Thank you, Valencia. We'll sign off here from City Rocks Live. We'll see you back here tomorrow, Sunday, for Team United versus City Rocks. Have a good night.